10 best football league in the world. 10. Major League Soccer. Still growing as a sport in United States, MLS has come a long way since 1994 when USA hosted the World Cup. Now soccer is pretty much a mainstream sport in the States, and MLS has gone from strength to strength in last couple of decades. The exciting levels have increased and some of the top clubs in MLS have developed loyal fan bases. Although one downer is the fact that top players from Europe uses MLS as their last destination to end their careers. 9. Brazilian Serie A. Brazilian League has the flair, the samba touch and some very exciting games, but the quality of football is way below the standard of European top leagues. 2015 league winners Corinthians had 81 points while the 20th place side Joinville had 31, and that's massive 50 points gap. But as far as Copa Libertadores is concerned, Brazil had at least 4 teams in each of the last 3 season knockout rounds. 8. Argentine Primera. Probably the best league in South America at the moment, both in terms of quality and star players. Argentina clubs has won the last 2 Copa Libertadores, River Plate 2015, San Lorenzo, 2014. Carlo Tevez has returned to Argentina and guided his Boca Juniors side to title victory in 2015. Unlike the other top leagues, Argentina has 30 teams in top division divided into 2 zones of 15 teams each. 7. Dutch Eredivisie. Eredivisie has long been a second-string league behind top European domestic competitions. Ajax and PSV are 2 powerhouses who most often than not compete for the title. Ajax has won 4 league titles in the last 5 years. Interestingly, Dutch League has the highest goal-to-game ratio in top European leagues, but also a most red cards. Ajax and PSV has best academies in the world, providing youngsters around Europe. So many great players learn their trade here. You talk about Ronaldo, Brazilian, Wout van Nistelrooy, Bergkamp, Van Persie, Neymar, Luis Suarez and Arjen Robben, to name just a few. But their failure to hold on to talent is also their downfall in European competitions. Last time a Dutch side made it to the Champions League final was back in 1995 when Van Gaal guided Ajax to their 4th Champions League title. 6. Portuguese Liga. FC Porto and Benfica has long dominated Portuguese football, and they are also 2 of the most consistent teams in Champions League. Quality of football is pretty similar to that of Spanish La Liga, but Portuguese clubs have the same dilemma as Dutch Liga. They can't afford to hold on to talented players for long. Just like La Liga, Portuguese League is dominated by 2 top teams, and last time a team other than Benfica and Porto won the league was back in 2002 when Sporting pipped Porto for the title. 5. French Ligue 1. Back in the 90s, French Ligue 1 was the most unpredictable league in the world, where they have 7 different champions in 9 years. But Olympique Lyon dominated 2007 consecutive titles from 2002 to 2008, and another short period of unpredictability led to 4 different champions in 4 years. Then came the oil-rich Paris Saint-Germain, who has been absolutely dominating French League, having won 4 back-to-back titles, and that has kind of led the overall appeal to the league suffered. French clubs are still losing talented players to other top European leagues, and only PSG has had some success in European football. 4. German Bundesliga. Best average attendance, competitive games and overall excitement levels has increased in last decades. Bundesliga has also sold extensive TV rights deals worldwide, giving more exposure to German clubs around the world. Bayern Munich is widely considered as the best team in the world alongside Barcelona. Dortmund has been consistently good in Europe, and teams like FC Schalke, Wolfsburg has added overall value to the league. Having said that, Bayern Munich are head and shoulders above most of the clubs in the league, and they would probably win the league even with their second-string side. 3. Italian Serie A. A decade ago, Italian Serie A was by far the most exciting league in the world, with so many top teams full of star players dominating European football. But then came that 2006 match-fixing scandal which rocked the league, and it has yet to fully recover since then. Although Juventus has somehow recovered some of the value back by reaching 2015 final and poaching some great talented players, but overall excitement, attendance, viewing figures and social media presence has gone downhill since 2006. Indiana, 2015-16 season. However, Napoli took Juventus all the way down to the final few games for the title race, while teams like Fiorentina, Inter Milan and Roma are slowly becoming more competitive and closing the gap to Juventus, who has won the league for 5 successive seasons. 2. Spanish La Liga. Barcelona vs Real Madrid and Messi vs Ronaldo has been a selling point for La Liga for the best part of last 10 years. They have the quality, star players, money, and they carry the league at the moment. But Atletico Madrid has really given La Liga a new dimension and joined the top 2, while clubs like Sevilla and Villarreal has improved over the years. La Liga's quality of football is often praised worldwide, and they also had major impact in European competitions. They also signed a new equal TV rights deal which will help bottom clubs to get a fighting chance against the traditional top 4 or 5 in the league. But La Liga do have a concern over Plan B once Messi vs Ronaldo rivalry died down, or the interest in Barcelona vs Real Madrid calms down a bit. Nobody cares about Villarreal or Sevilla outside Spain. How they are going to keep hold of players when even bottom Premier League clubs can outbid top European teams for talented players. 1. English Premier League. Premier League and Spanish La Liga are by far the best football leagues in the world, and fans often compare the two and results differ from person to person. On excitement level, average attendance and competitive nature, Premier League tops the bill. 2015-16 is the best example of Premier League's competitive and intense nature, where Leicester City are about to win the league. Defending champions Chelsea struggling in 10th place. Any team can beat any other in the league. However, the points where Premier League loses against La Liga are the quality of football and European success, both critical points.